So here we need to find the value of x, because what's the one possible solution to the equations above? Okay, so you might wonder, if you don't use calculator, well, nowadays with the digital SAT, you can use calculator. Sure, you can put in decimals during the test and then find the x. Okay. Or if you know the College Board has the intention that they want to check if the student understand the intention of the problem, you should know as a student that College Board is not going to ask you something beyond the level of high school algebra class. So for example, we have exponential and the polynomial. You can't really find in ordinary manner. So when you, other than using your calculator, I suggest that you try some easy number such as x equals 0, 1, or 2, or negative 1 or negative 2. Beyond these, College Board is very being unreasonable. Now, in the worst case, if they do something like this but answer is something bizarre, don't worry. Chances are most people got it wrong or will get wrong. So anyway, going back to this problem, okay, if you use decimals, let's see, or graphing calculator, just set y1 and y2. So y2, I can set exponential function 4 to the x. y1, yeah. You know what? Let me actually show you that. Alright, so if you want to use calculator, because with a digital SAT, they allow you to use it, just go to your graphing part. So again, from the home setting, press a y equal, and you're gonna set. It doesn't matter though. You can start with the 4 to the x, but I'm gonna go with the left side on the y1. X squared, parentheses, x cubed. Oops, that's not right. X cubed and minus 4. Okay, and then you can set 4 to the power of x. All right. Okay, I taught another class, so I'm gonna try the standard form. Okay, so clearly it's somewhere up here. So we just have to manipulate our window a little higher y. So let's just make it 20. Okay, so it's around there. So what you can do is second trace, press that, and then click intersect. Another option is that you could subtract 4 to the x and find the 0, but you can also find the solution using the intersection option. Okay, so your first curve and second curve, and right now they give you that. Okay, so we know that x can equal to 2, or x has to equal to 2, because that's where two functions meet together. Okay, so make sure you know how to use it. In the worst case, let's say you forgot your calculator, then you just have to try something, easy to plug it in, and you're gonna get an answer. So we already know the answer has to equal to 2, but let's just say, I plug in 0. When you plug it in 0 on the left side, by using zero product property, everything will be 0 because of 0 squared will be 0. 0 times anything, whether variable expression or constant, will become 0. On the right side, you get 4 to the power of 0. That's like saying 0 equals 1. Okay, when x equals 0, we get the left side 0, right side 1, because anything to the power of 0 will be 1. That's not true. When x equals to 1, 1 squared is 1, 1 cubed is 1. All right, so we got negative 3 equals 4, and that's not true. So we can eliminate choice x equals 1. When you put x equals 2, okay, we know this will work. 2 cubed minus 4 from 4 squared. So we know that 2 squared is 4 and 2 cubed is 8. Minus 4 equals 16. 8 minus 4 will give you 4, and 4 times 4 is 16. The left and right sides are equal, so we know that x has to be 2. So this is how you do analytically. So one possible answer is 2. But I'll say just use calculator when you get this kind of bizarre question, or Desmos. Either works.